Hi, welcome to the first episode of the Caylex show. Today, me, Alex, Brody and Ollie will be asking around our school and different locations what people think on fracking. Now, for those of you that don't know, fracking or hydraulic fracturing is a method of extracting natural gas and oil from deep underground. It's used to access fossil fuels that would otherwise be too difficult or too expensive to reach. To frack, a well is drilled deep into the earth and a mixture of water, sand and chemicals is injected into the rock at high pressure. This creates tiny cracks in the rock which allow the natural gas or oil to flow out and be captured. Fracking has been controversial because of the potential risks to the environment. The chemicals used in fracking can contaminate groundwater and the process can cause earthquakes. Supporters of fracking argue that it's an important source of energy and that it's helped to reduce our reliance on foreign oil, but opponents say that we should focus on developing renewable energy sources instead. That's what we're here for. We are here to find people's opinions on fracking and create a justified conclusion based on responses and evidence we collect. First, we'll be going to our school to find some of our teachers' opinions. So let's head out. So we transported from our studio in Fort William to our school, which is Oxford University.
Hi, today we'll be talking about fracking. What are your opinions on it, and do you think the UK should start doing it?
No, I don't think we should. I don't particularly like fracking because it's still fossil fuel. We're still adding loads of CO2 into the atmosphere when we use it. I think there's better ways we could invest our money. It's a very expensive way of extracting gas. I think we should spend it on solar or wind power. It's a better option for us.
With solar though, do you think that it's weather dependent and it's bad in the UK?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe more in the south of England it might be more beneficial. I think wind is going to be better, but solar's probably more accessible for a lot of people having it in their homes, even if you can only gather a little bit of it. It's still better than fracking.
Do you think the government should provide solar panels?
I think we should maybe look at how we can help people purchase it themselves, maybe trying to reduce the cost of it, or can we help people with grants so that they can apply for it and put them on their roofs? That might be a nice option.
Thank you, Ms. Cogley.
Hello sir, what is your opinion on fracking?
In terms of a way of finding energy or energy sources from the future, that's what we've obviously got to try and do. But the problem is with fracking, like any fossil fuel, then you're releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which isn't very good. Okay, so I'm opposed from it from that side. Also, the links with increased earthquakes. Obviously, not good for the people who live close to the fracking sites. Plus, also the increased traffic going to and from the fracking sites is not good. A lot of links in America regarding pollution of water supplies and groundwater, which is then being passed on onto people. So, from the evidence that I've seen from fracking, not good.
Do you think we could use any other energy sources?
There's always energy, renewable energy resources. So we've got the wind and the solar and the tide and all of that. So there are alternatives there. It's just a case of whether the government are going to put the money in and be serious about actually doing it and supplying energy through renewables.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much indeed.
Hello, Mr. Tai. How is your day going today?
It's going well.
What's your opinion on fracking, Mr. Tai?
Well, my opinion is quite a negative one. I think that, there's not too much information about it. I think that, it's people use the excuse that it's cheap, it's easy to get out, but they're not looking at the catastrophic events it can have and lead to earthquakes, damaging habitats, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Mr. Tai. Have a good
Thanks,
day.
Mr. Tai. Right, conclusion time. So, after what I've seen today, all the evidence we've collected, the research that I've done, I have came up with the opinion that fracking isn't very good. Because if we come over here and have a look at the pros and cons, we see that there's only a couple of pros, like that we don't have to import as much oil and gas from other countries. But if we have a look over here and see the cons, it'll seem to keep on going. Yeah, so that is why I believe, in my personal opinion, that fracking is not very good. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.